Good morning. My name is Shasta. So I was asked to talk about what makes a healthy church. And so I'm going to talk about why I love Paradox. And there's three things I was able to narrow it down to for today. Number one, David's chai. Are you here? I don't know if David's here right now, but basically every Saturday, if you haven't had David's chai before, it is the one thing that gets me up on Saturday mornings. And I thought it was just like a regular thing that Paradox just does, but no, David just does it willingly out of the goodness of his own heart. No. So thank you, David, wherever you are. Number two, Jasmine. So when we fill out the cards, it says, what brought you back? And then I think I was in a rush. And then I was like, well, Jasmine brought me back because she always texts me, hi, do you want to do this today? Do you want to do this? And I was thinking, because I'd been doing this for quite a few years already. And it's like, wait, Jasmine's like this young girl who is running this entire church out of also the goodness of her own heart full time. This is just what she loves to do. I'm so inspired by everything that she does. She just does this every single day. She like lives up in the mountains. She just drives down. Okay, here, I'm on time. I'm early. So she's just doing this out of the goodness of her own heart. She's so inspiring to me. And also thanks Megan, her mom. Finally, Paradox answers the so what. So I started attending Paradox, 10 years ago. I was, I think, in college when my sister, Crystal, she was in high school, I think, or like after high school. Basically, Craig used to run a Bible camp in some of our schools, and Crystal was one of the singers with Maddie Lake and Ariana Cassiano. So there's them three singing. And then they continued to sing with what was called Compassio, I think, and then Shadow, and then Paradox. But basically during Shadow, she would sing, and she's like, oh, you have to come to this church. And then I was like, no, it's weird. I don't like this. But I was also in college and just like questioning everything. And I was really into, and I still am, into just international politics and human rights. And then finally I decided to go. I caved in and still thought it was really weird. But Craig, his sermon that day, and it was my very first Paradox sermon, or Shadow, and it was, Jesus was the first human rights activist. And I listened to that, and just everything about what I knew about Jesus and what I have not learned about Jesus and the church and the Bible just made sense, because I grew up hearing, oh, we should do this because God loves you. And then I was like, what? That doesn't answer anything. That doesn't bridge the gap between anything. Like, why are we learning God is love? That's not the answer. Like, what do I do with all this information? And Paradox and Craig's sermons actually answer that for the very first time, and he continues to answer that by bringing the most controversial messages. And so I thank you for allowing us to be intellectually curious and for questioning us all the time. So thank you.